Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. You've been waiting for quite some time now. Not that the passage of time has held much meaning for you, but elsewhere things have been a bit complicated. 10 years is a long time, Mr. Freeman. A lifetime for some. It was no time at all for you. Climb aboard, Mr. Freeman. It's time to wake up.
Welcome to City 17. You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactor.
Dr. Freeman.
I've been proud to call City 17 my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to
Freeman, and about time too.
welcome to City 17. It's safer here.
You'll have to wait your turn like everybody else.
Welcome to City 17. You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here in the citadel
like to help
so
you, but it's out of the
thoughtfully
question.
provided by our benefactors. I've been proud to call City 17 my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown, welcome to City 17. It's safer here. Welcome to City 17. You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here, in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors.
Over here, Dr. Freeman. Follow me.
Attention, residents. Miscount detected in your block. Cooperation with your civil protection. Permit full ration reward. Attention residents. This block contains potential civil infection. Inform. Cooperate. Assemble. Citizen notice. Failure to cooperate will result in permanent off-world relocation. Citizen notice. Failure to cooperate will result in permanent off-world relocation.
citizen. Come with me.
About that beer I owed you. It's me, Gordon. Barney from Black Mesa. Hell of a job you did there, Gordon. What if you thought Black Mesa was as bad as it gets? Hey, listen. Kleiner, another one of your colleagues from Black Mesa. He's running an operation to get cities into City 17. We're gonna have to link up with him and get you the hell out of here. His lab is located in a basement at the other end of the industrial sector. There's so much chaos in that alleyway. Cops still haven't figured out who's who. That won't last long. I'll distract him long enough for you to get to Kleiner's lab. I'll take a shortcut there myself. Once we link up, I'll introduce you to Dr. Kleiner. Hurry up and get out of here so you don't blow my cover.
Attention, ground unit. Anti-citizen reported in this community. Code, locked, cauterized, stabilized.
Well, it's about time you showed up, Gordon. Come on, Kleiner's waiting for us. Hey, Doc. Dr. Kleiner. Look who's here.
Blast that little... Where did she get to? Lamar, come out of there!
Doc, someone here to meet you.
What is it, Barney? Another fugitive? You can't keep dragging in every stray you... Oh, my goodness!
I thought that would get your attention.
Is it really? Gordon Freeman! I had given up hope. It is Gordon, isn't it? And why on earth did you bring him here, Barney? If they follow him here, my work is ruined.
It's okay, Doc. Relax. So far, we haven't set off any alarms, but we should keep moving.
Well, if you say so, but I really think this is most unwise. It could jeopardize not only Gordon's mission, but years of my research.
Don't mind him, Gordon. We've all been on edge.
I do apologize, Gordon. Of course, I'm delighted to see you. Absolutely delighted. You look a bit pale, but nothing like... By God, Barney, they'll be scouring the city. Are you sure it's worth the risk?
Just get him in his suit and I could give him off to Eli's.
Eli's? But Dr. Mossman has been waiting for him.
Oh, and how was that supposed to work exactly?
I'll have to call her right away. I'm sure she'll think of something. I must say, it's unfortunate they couldn't have found a way to deliver you directly to Kraken Base. It's extremely secure.
Look, Doc, Eli's place is a hell of a lot closer. And I'm not taking him in his civvies either.
Excellent point. Yes, the sooner you're suited up, the better. Let's brush the dust off the old outfit, shall we? I expect you'll be pleased to see this after your hazardous journey. I can't vouch for the carbonation, but still there's a choice of diet or regular.
Knock it off, Doc.
I just thought Gordon might be a bit parched.
You were an odd Doc. Get that thing away from me!
Lamar, there you are.
Oh, I thought you got rid of that past.
Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's debeaked and completely harmless. The worst you might do is attempt to couple with your head, fruitlessly.
Ugh.
Here, my pet. Up, up, up. No, not up there. Oh, fie. It'll be another week before I can coax her out of there.
Maybe I can convince her to stay longer.
Well, Gordon, go ahead. Slip into your suit now. Well, Gordon, I see you've slipped into your HEV suit. I've made a few adjustments, but still in all, it should be the suit you remember. Let's familiarize you with the basic functions, and we can be on our way. Now, over here you will see a collection of charging mechanisms. We have enabled the HEV suit to draw power from a variety of common combine charging systems using a standard UBC interface. This will allow you to avail yourself of the same devices utilized by the Metro Police and Combine military.
So always look for the Combine label.
At any rate, power up your suit and we'll move on to health practices. Any one of these will help. Very good. Now, the same interface is often useful in treating injuries. If you come across a Combine automedic like this one, you seem to be slightly fatigued. Why don't you go ahead and administer some healing agents as well? Go ahead, Gordon. Try out the automedic. That ought to make you feel much better.
Okay, gang. Time's a-wasting. I'm gonna need to send out word to Eli so we can smooth the way for Gordon to get out of town.
I told you, Barney. I intend to solicit Dr. Mossman's advice. I doubt she'll approve of sending him into the wilderness as much as I agree he would be safer outside the city.
Look, Doc, I don't tell you how to conduct your experiments, so don't tell me how to run my operation.
Ordinarily, I would agree, but Gordon is a special case. We can't just send him into the wilderness with a sharpened stick and our best wishes. He needs to go somewhere his education can be put to good use. Now, let's proceed, shall we? This way, Gordon. This should only take a moment.
Mossman's just gonna tell you what I've been saying. Get into Eli's place and Eli can take it from there.
Kleiner, is that you?
Yes, good morning, Elena.
Did you call to chat, or is there some point to this? I'm running a critical sequence right now.
Well, I think you'll agree this is critical as well. I'm standing here with my old protege, Gordon Freeman.
Are you kidding me? Freeman? What's he doing there?
Well, it's a bit of a mystery, actually.
You're telling me he's in City 17? That's the worst place he could be.
It was a surprise to me as well, I assure you.
Tell her I'll smuggle him out to Eli's place.
We were wondering if Eli's colony might not be the best place for him right now. As my man here points out, it has the advantage of being much more accessible than Kraken.
Accessible? You mean vulnerable? They'll be crawling all over those rocks if the Combine gets wind of him. No, we need to get him down here where it's safe and I can put him to work. Eli's facilities are too primitive to make use of him. They're more suited to mechanics than research scientists. No, just port him over. I'll clear the receiver for the transmission.
But Doc, the last time you tried this...
I've made major strides since then, Barney. Major strides.
I'm telling you, we should be heading for Eli's.
His teleport is still in pieces. You've got no way to get there except on foot.
Sometimes the old ways are the best.
Well, Gordon, since it appears Barney would rather call you a taxicab than trust us in our area of expertise.
All right, Doc. But I gotta tell you, I got a bad feeling about this.
Excellent. All set, Barney?
Yeah, except this gnawing certainty of doom.
No, there's nothing to be nervous about. Let's see. The massless field flux should self-limit, and I've clamped the manifold parameters to CY base and LG orbifold, the Hilbert inclusive. Barney, there's a little dial with a nameplate under it that says Yokawa. Can you please read me that number?
9973793.37. Are you writing this down?
That's not necessary. Just checking for potential modular interference in the interstices. Conditions could hardly be more ideal.
That's what you said last time, to that poor cat.
Let's not dwell on our mishaps, shall we? Initializing in 3, 2, 1.
We're not out of the woods yet.
Warming up nicely.
I'll be damned.
Ready anytime, Doctor.
Stage 2. Barney, please throw the switch.
I can't bear to look.
Final sequence. I've got this one.
Don't hurry on my behalf.
It's all you, Doc.
Now!
Well, I confess I'm a bit surprised that actually worked. I guess Kleiner is farther along than I thought. Welcome to Kraken Base, Dr. Freeman, our home beneath the sea. It's an honor and a pleasure to finally meet you. I've heard so much about your part in the Black Mesa incident. I don't suppose Dr. Kleiner has told you a thing about me. I'm Elena Mossman, Kraken's director, although we don't use formal titles down here. I'm just another researcher doing my part for the Resistance. Now, let me get you out of there. Wait a minute, what the hell?
He's back?
Oh, fie! And it was going so well. I'll see if I can hold him.
What the hell?
I just lost Freeman. What the hell's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm encountering unexpected interference.
That's it, I'm getting him out of there. I see him. Cut the juice. Gordon, stand back. I'm gonna try to break out this window.
No!
Holy crap! Dr. Kleiner! Ah, Doc, you poor sap. Well, we're not gonna do any good hanging around here. Gordon, get out of here. I'll try to tidy things up and get Kleiner to safety. Oh, before you go, Gordon, you'll need this. You left this back at Black Mesa. When all this is over, I'll get you that beer, too. Now hurry, get out of here!
Attention. Ground protection team. Other. Code. Control. Yellow dice unit down in sector 7.
Welcome. Welcome to City 17. Or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. Established by administration here. And the citizens so far our benefit. I've been proud to
Failure to cooperate will result in permanent off-world relocation.
fracture detected.